Alrighty guys, what's going on? My name's Connor _Skull and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get the new Bastion exotic fusion rifle that just came to the game after a 5-day long, I guess, puzzle that the entire community was working on, exploring the corridors of time. We could not figure out how to complete this. It just took a very long time. We had to create a puzzle and like a map and a maze, and I even helped out. I helped Sweatsugal and Glad do it a little bit. I gave them screenshots, and I helped Sweatsugal run a few runs. But basically, first things first on how you get this exotic fusion rifle is you actually have to complete this Corridors of Time puzzle, which we now know, which will be in this video, as you can probably see on the screen right now. Just follow the way I'm going. I will put text up. If you guys can't see the symbols that I'm going through clearly. I think it's about the length of like 20 symbols, but it's a pretty long little puzzle that you have to go through. The longest sequence we've had in the Corridors of Time yet, after you get the 19 lore pieces. This is definitely the biggest one, and basically this puzzle will give you, or start the Bastion quest for you. So just follow what I'm doing on the screen, and there's some pretty cool dialogue at the end of this little Corridors of Time thing. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then I guess skip to after this part. I'll put a timestamp on the screen right now, and you can basically skip this entire part. But there is something really cool at the end that I think people will really enjoy, and I highly recommend go see it for yourself. But just watch this, guys, and if you want to know the puzzle, and we'll continue from there.
Thank you for coming. We've gathered here today to celebrate the life of my mentor, My inspiration. Hero of the Red War. The man who avenged King 6. He had 100 titles, I do not recall. And he died doing what he does best, defending the lost city of humanity.
Alright guys, after you've done that really cool Corridors of Time puzzle, you will now go over to Saint 14 like I am, and you will pick up this quest that he has now called Memento. He will also play like a little cutscene or whatever where he talks to you about it. I'm pretty sure. I didn't record it though, but yeah, you can just pick it up, the quest, after you do the Corridors of Time puzzle. Alright guys, so basically what the False Refraction quest is going to tell you to do is speak again to Saint 14. And after you do that, and I think that's when it plays the cutscene, or it might not play a cutscene, I don't really remember. But after you do that quest, where you speak to him, that part of the quest, he'll tell you to go collect fallen intel on the Tangled Shore by defeating powerful captains and servitors. Now the easiest way I figured out how to do this is actually just farm the empty tank lost sectors. There's a servitor right at the beginning of it, and you can just keep on going into that lost sector and killing that one servitor, and it will constantly drop the intel that you need. You need a total of 5, and it's pretty short and simple, really easy to do. It shouldn't take you more than like 5 minutes, 10 maybe at most. So yeah, just do that, and then we'll be on the next part of the quest. Alright guys, once you get your 5 fallen intel, the next part of the quest is going to be to talk to the spider, and he is going to give you a quest called Backroom Brawl, and he is going to basically tell you to go to the empty tank lost sector, the one that you were just at killing that servitor, and go kill this guy named Elixnes or Alaxness or something. I don't really remember his name, but he's some fallen captain dude. And basically just run through the empty tank lost sector, and once you hit the end where you usually have to kill that marauder guy, basically from the back, Elixnes is going to drop down. He's a really easy enemy to kill. He's like a normal major, so you should be able to kill him in no time at all, and he won't be a problem. And once you kill him, you'll get the next part of the quest, which is to go to speak to Spider again. So yeah. Alright, so once you have killed Alaxness, you can now go back to Spider and speak to him, and he will give you a new quest called A Strong Arm, and this is by far the hardest part of the entire quest chain, and it is to complete 10 Spider bounties, 8 public events on the Tangled Shore, and you have to kill 30 challenging enemies. The 30 challenging enemies you can get done without even paying attention to the quest. The real thing is the 8 public events on the Tangled Shore, which I recommend just don't even make the cryopod ones heroic, because that takes forever. So just honestly, just kill the boss out of the cryopod to get the public events done on the Tangled Shore fast. And then the spider bounties, I don't know if the daily bounties work. I did the wanted bounties, so I probably would do the wanted bounties yourself if I were you too. You can try the daily bounties. They're really easy to complete, and maybe they do work, but there's only 4 of them, so you're going to have to do some of the wanted bounties anyway. And you also will need ghost fragments to purchase the wanted bounties, which you get from completing the public events on the Tangled Shore. Yeah, this is by far the hardest part of the quest. It took about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes to complete all of this stuff. I don't know, I mean, you could probably speedrun it faster than I did, but yeah, after you do this, it's on to the next quest step. Okay guys, so once you have completed all those bounties, all those public events, and killed the challenging enemies, you now will get a quest. I don't think you have to go speak to Spider again, but it'll give you a quest eventually to go here to this lost sector called Trapper's Cave in Fourhorn Gulch on the Tangled Shore, and you have to go and examine a grave here to find a piece for to get into the quest to get Bastion. So you basically come here, and I'm going to show you guys where it is. It's not hard to find. It has like the blue scorn ether, corrupted ether on it, and you just go over to it and inspect it, and you'll get the next part of the quest. Okay guys, so once you examine the grave, you will now get a new quest up called Altered Chief, and you will have this new exclusive exotic quest crown icon on the Tangled Shore, and it's literally just a revamped Fanatic Strike, or the Hollow Layer Strike, and you just go into it, and you just do the strike as normal until you get to the Fanatic boss fight. You will then want to find a dude that spawns who will drop the Bastion, well, the quest up to go talk to Saint and get it. But yeah, you guys just want to do this, and once you get that exotic quest up, I think you can actually just leave the strike if you want to be that guy, but you know, you could just complete it. That's what I did. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay guys, you are now on the final step to get Bastion. You only have to go talk to Saint 14 now, and he will hand you his exotic fusion rifle that is kinetic, and it fires a 3-burst slug charge thing, and it's pretty cool. It's better in Crucible than it is in PvE, but it still is pretty good in PvE. It does have a perk called Breakthrough, which the damage from the gun slightly goes through elemental shields, even if not broken. So like part of the damage of the gun will do damage to the elemental shield, and then also just their base health bar through the shield, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool perk. And yeah, it's like the only kinetic fusion rifle we have in the game other than Arbalest, which is not really a fusion rifle, it's a linear fusion rifle. But yeah, we now have a kinetic fusion rifle, as we wished, from Bungie. Maybe it's not the one everybody was expecting, but it still is a kinetic fusion rifle nonetheless. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a rating down below, and also comment and share this video with your friends. Also subscribe if you aren't already, if you feel like it, and yeah, it'll help me out a lot, and I really do like seeing people comment on my videos, and you know, I always try to reply, so it means a lot to me guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.